Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi my fellow June bugs, thank you so much for joining me again in this video. Today I am bringing to you part 2 of my Louis Vuitton and Murakami collective haul. I've recently received some items and I still do have another order pending which hasn't been fulfilled, so I don't actually know if they will ever arrive, so that is why I'm filming what I've got now. I did do a part 1, so if you haven't seen that I will link it in the info bar below, but I am still excited to share these pieces with you. I'm really hoping that there is a part 3. If there is not, I will be super duper sad. I think maybe I'll just have to find them some other way, because I am really keen to get those last few pieces. I heard that there is going to be a restock. Meredith, who is so knowledgeable in all things Louis Vuitton and luxury, has told us from someone very high up that there is going to be a restock, so definitely get in contact with your sales associate, email Louis Vuitton and ask them if you could be put on a wait list. I am patiently waiting. I am hoping my order will eventually be fulfilled, but we will see. Now before we get into the haul, I just wanted to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring this portion of the video. Ana Luisa, as you guys know, is a jewelry brand from New York. I find that their pieces are pretty affordable but also really good quality, because as I've mentioned before, they do stand by their products. They have a 2-year warranty, so if there is any tarnishing of their jewelry within the 2 years, you can definitely get your money back. So I think that is awesome peace of mind. I'm actually wearing the pieces that they sent me. The recent addition is this J necklace here, which stands for my name, June, obviously. I'm loving these like name letter necklaces. Thinking of adding C and H as well for my little family. C is for my partner Cam and H is for my little doggy Harvey. Would love to add those pieces to my stack, my necklace stack, which I've got going right now. And these are the 2 pieces that came as a bundle, which I got last year and I took with me to Europe. I've had these pieces for 6 months now. As I mentioned, I've used them regularly and I've had no issues with tarnishing at all. I just love how versatile the pieces are, how easy they are to layer and style. And the necklace came in this little sort of pouch. This is actually one that I've had for a while now and I think it's fantastic as a travel jewelry pouch. This is the one that came with my order, but as you can see, this is quite dirty because this is actually where I kept all of my jewelry when I was traveling. I know you don't buy from the company for the packaging, but I just think that it's just so well thought out. I love very useful, versatile pieces that you can sort of reuse, and so having these multiple pouches is so handy. You can see it does come with a magnetic closure, and then if you open it up, it's actually got 2 compartments so you can separate your jewelry pieces so they don't get mixed up. So I love having this pouch, which again, not really the point of buying from this brand, but it is a nice little addition to have. So the other item that I got is this really gorgeous ring right here. It also comes in like a pearlescent. I got it in the black and I just think it looks so striking, so I love that. I'll put the size that I got in the info bar. I think it's so cute. It's such a great statement piece. The last piece I got are these earrings. They're like little huggies and they have this really pretty diamante design on them. I think these would be great because they're like simple everyday earrings that have a bit of bling but aren't too much to wear for work. So those are the 2 earrings that I got, 2 little hoop huggies. Really cute, really simple. I'm loving like simple jewelry lately, things that you can just throw on but have a bit of bling. But yeah, those are the pieces that I got from Ana Luisa. I will put the links to all these pieces in the info bar below. Do go check them out. So I wanted to thank Ana Luisa again for sponsoring this portion of the video. Moving on to the collective haul. As you can see from the boxes behind me, I have 2 pieces to share with you guys, and then I do have another special reveal at the end, similar to what I did last time. But let me start off with the first piece. So it is in this little SLG box right here. Some of you guys might already know what it is, maybe not. This was very much inspired by Rachel Went Shopping shopping. If you haven't seen her YouTube channel, I will post it in the info bar below. She went absolutely ham with the Murakami collection because it is one of her favorite collections, and I totally understand that. I totally get her. I reckon if I had all the money, I definitely would have wanted to buy more. And she also has an amazing collection of like just really unique Louis Vuitton vintage pieces. So if you love a good collection, I'll definitely check out her channel. I'll put the link to it in the info bar below. Rachel, if you're watching, hi babe, I absolutely have loved all your hauls. But yes, this was very much inspired by her. This time around I did actually get the little bag that came with it, which was also nice. Oh, sorry, there's a bit of construction outside, so bear with me. And I got the panda again, and I'm curious if anyone in Australia actually got a different charm at all. So opening it up, unfortunately I did not get the special tissue paper. I was trying to see if I would get it because I heard that a lot of these pieces came with the tissue paper. As you can see, you guys probably already know what it is, but let me just open it up to reveal the Louis Vuitton super flat bandeau, and this has the different characters in it. So it's got the beautiful Murakami panda, onion head just there, and the flower hat man. So the three Murakami characters. I really love this because it's so very Murakami, but then it also has the beautiful like Louis Vuitton monogram. Not everyone loves like the Louis Vuitton monogram pattern, but I actually was really happy that it was just the plain monogram because I do have a lot of, you know, monogram canvas bags and I love to match my things. So I think this would be really cute as a headband. When I wear like my monogram pieces, I can wear this as a headband, wear it tied up as a tie if you wanted to, wear it as a scarf like this. You could tie it on a handle like a twilly. I've actually worn this already and I'll try and include photos of how I styled it. I actually used it as a belt as part of an outfit, wore like my Valley set tresor, and I thought that just made the whole look a bit more cohesive. So I'm really excited. This is my first like Louis Vuitton bandeau piece in my collection, and I think it's just so cute with the little multicolor characters, and I love the rainbow on the bottom. Rachel Went Shopping really sold me on this scarf because she was mentioning that a lot of the scarves and a lot of the silk pieces from this collection was actually pretty well priced, just because vintage ones are available of the silk, however they're almost the same price, maybe just a little bit under compared to the new ones. And honestly, with silk they tend to not last as long compared to say a canvas bag, so then you're actually better off just buying it new and maybe paying a little bit more. It's just whether or not you can get one. This I actually purchased as an online order after the collection was released, so there were a few silk pieces still available and I saw this one was up and I just picked it up straight away, and I'm very happy with it. And then the next item I wanted to share is in this box right here. This item was available online even after all the pre-orders were in, and I think the collection had been out for a little while. I went in store to see if I could try it on, but they did not have any of this in stock at all. So as you can see, it is a shoe box, which means it's a pair of shoes. So let me go ahead and show you what I got. It's definitely torn between two different styles. It was the, I think, 6 a.m. mule, and then the other one was the Romy ballet flats. I love a mule. I have a few vintage Louis Vuitton mules from like the Cherry collection, the denim collection. I love a mule, and when I saw that I was obsessed. I initially wasn't going to get any shoes because the price point on them was about, yeah, I think 1,700, 1,800, and sometimes you can pick up a pair of shoes for a really good price in the pre-loved market, but I kind of convinced myself to just get it, and then if I don't like it I can always return it, and they just never made it back to the store. So please welcome my newest Louis Vuitton shoe edition. That is the it is the Louis Vuitton Romy ballet flats. So yeah, these were 1,800 Australian dollars. so painful. But these are the Louis Vuitton Romy ballerina flat. I got a 36, and that's normally what I am in every other size. If anything, I'm sometimes a 36.5, but these are just a little bit too big. The next size down was a 35, I think, and I just felt like that was too small. If there was a 35.5, I reckon I would have gone with that. But yeah, they're just a bit loose. I think it's because I have quite narrow feet. With these inserts, it's just enough to just fill the shoe in a little bit, and now they fit me really perfectly, and that you don't have to like actually stick them on. You can just place them in and they sort of don't budge. So I love these. If I can find them, I'll try and link them for you. But yeah, these are the Romy flats. If you are wanting these and you're wondering what your size is, I would go like almost a full size down, because I'm normally 36.5 and I went down a half size. I'm really curious whether this is actually leather or canvas. I have a feeling it's canvas, but it's so interesting because the canvas on this is really blurry. Like, I think this was what a lot of people were saying, like compared to the bags and some of the SLG, this looks blurred to me, so it's not very sharp. And I think they specifically put a coating on these to make them maybe more durable. I thought maybe it was because it was leather, but it's not. It's not leather. I don't think it is. If you know, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure that the monogram itself is canvas, the inside is leather, and then they have this really cute vachetta detail with the LV, and it is stretchy here. This is just a little bit loose on me. Again, I don't have a high arch. I really have quite narrow and flat feet, so this just is, it does feel a bit loose, but they're very comfortable. I can easily walk in them, and the reason I picked these over the 6am mules is because I just love how much monogram there is. I just think with my bag, I think this would look really cute, like with a skirt and a top, and then my Alma, or even with this white shirt and shorts and these shoes. It gives like really carefree vibes, and like paired with jeans and a simple white top with the Alma. How cute is that? The two together, match made in heaven. I love a matching shoe and bag combo, and that is why bags are so expensive, because I have to buy the matching shoe. But like, it just looks so cute. So you guys saw this was the piece that I got for the Louis Vuitton Murakami collection, and I don't know, can you tell it just is like a bit more hazy on these shoes compared to the SLG, and you can see there is a more matte finish on this compared to the shiny finish on this. So I think it might just be the coating that they use to make the shoe a bit more durable. I'm not sure. I am all about durability, so if it means it's not going to chip, not a problem. I obviously prefer the finish of this more compared to this one. So those were the two additional pieces that I got from the Louis Vuitton and Murakami re-release that I purchased online. I bought everything online. That's kind of the only way I've like been able to purchase these items. If you go in store, they're pretty much out of stock of everything, so keep an eye out online for any restock. The last, but certainly not the least, the last piece that I wanted to share with you. In here, I lucked out on these, and this was actually the reason I went ahead and purchased the Romy ballerina flats, because I was able to pick these absolute beauties up, and they are vintage Louis Vuitton Murakami mules. So this is so cute. This is very much similar to what's available in store now. When I was thinking of purchasing between the mules and the ballerina flats, I searched high and low to see if I could find myself a pair of mules for a reasonable price, and I found a couple. There was one on Vestiaire, which was actually about 950 Australian dollars, like shipped with duties and everything. And I'm denied about that one because it was really beautiful. It was in really good condition, and it looked exactly like the 6am mules. But I just felt like that was so much money to pay for a vintage pair of shoes. I really don't like spending a huge amount on vintage shoes because often used and worn, so you really shouldn't be paying that much. But then I stumbled upon these, and I thought that they were so cute. I love like the gold detail, and they're actually quite flat. And I just saw them, I loved them, I purchased these straight away, which then made it easier for me to go and buy the ballerina flats, because I did really like the ballerina flats because they're flats, you can wear them every day, they have a lot of monograms, so I think it looks like cuter with the Alma. But then obviously I'm a mules girl, I love a little kitten heel, and so I had to get these. Now these ones are in a size 36 and they fit really, really well. The only thing is with vintage shoes you will find like the heel on them can come off. Now this one had the heel, but then like when I tried it on it kind of just crumbled, because that will happen with these older shoes. The plastic tends to crumble or get really soft, and so I'm kind of aware of that as being an issue. You just have to take them to the cobbler and get them replaced, and it's really, really easy. But I am so stoked with these. Canvas on these is so nice. The gold leather detail is also really nice on this. It's just a little bit more fancy for maybe like a dinner or like a drink, or just, you know, you want to wear a pair of sandals. And again, it looks so cute with these shoes. I just can't get enough of a matching shoe and bag combo. If you follow me, you know this. Every shoe, every bag I have, there's a matching shoe, especially if it's in a monogram or some sort of print. I always try to get the matching shoe because I am crazy like that. And just for reference, I was able to pick this up for about 450 Australian dollars, which is pretty good. That's like a quarter of what you would pay for like the brand new one. So I'm always on the hunt for like multicolor shoes. I really want to look for a pair of the black ones to go with my black multicolor, but I think I mentioned in my previous video, I've been in love with the white lately. I don't know what it is. It's just so fun and fresh and feminine, and I love it. So yeah, really, really into the white multicolor, and I've been styling these for summer. Absolutely looks so cute. I will try and find more links to this if I can, or like links to like other mules. The last pair of shoe that I'm on the hunt for, and if you guys ever see it, please send it to me, is the pointed heels. So they're in multicolor, they have like a flower detail. I've seen it, but they're always in a size up or like a smaller size, like way too small. I couldn't even fit my foot in, like a 34 and I'm a 36. So I am on the hunt for those. If you guys ever see it, please let me know. I'll try and include photos. Desperate for that shoe. You guys, that is it. That is my rambly, as always, Louis Vuitton multicolor haul part 2. I am hoping that there is a part 3. Let's put some positive vibes out there that I will get this order finally fulfilled. I did order it like, I think almost a month and a half ago, same time that I placed these items, and haven't heard anything. So we will see. If you want to see how I style these pieces, do make sure you check out my Instagram. I'll put a link to it in the info bar below. And finally, just wanted to thank again the sponsors of today's video. That is Anna Louisa. Please go and check them out. I will put their link in the info bar below, and links to all the pieces that I am wearing right now. As always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. Hope you're having a wonderful week or weekend, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.